Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is EraBell, as you already know. Just a little presentation if you don't know myself. I'm a French YouTuber, I'm a beginner, I'm from Canada, so that's why my English isn't very perfect and pronunciation, and sometimes I repeat myself and all, but yeah, what I'm doing now is a speed build, and this is the first part of many part, I guess, because in this build we are going to build a restaurant, a fancy restaurant, like pretty luxurious restaurant, and I think it's gonna be like a seafood restaurant because with these amazing venues we have in Windenburg, we can create it like a build just across the sea. So yes, we are building a seafood restaurant, I think, but I'm not sure of what I'm gonna call this build at the end. It's not gonna be like seafood restaurant because I think this is not a good good word and good name. It's just like bleh. But yeah. What are my inspiration for this build is modern style, of course, because the new game pack is inspired by modern stuff and modern like furniture. So yeah, as you can see, I'm placing a lot of columns. I thought they would add a design to the build, and really I'm just in love with what I was able to create with this build. I'm just so happy with the result, and yes, I think we're kind of going for something here. It's not too big and not too small. Now I'm doing some design on the side of the restaurant, but later on the build you're gonna see a big like patio. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like where you can eat but outside. Yeah, for the design outside, no, sorry, I was talking about a place when you can sit and eat outside. That's what it's called, like a terrace. In French we call it a terrace. Yeah, so I don't know how to call it in English, but I think it's like the stuff pack perfect patio. So yeah, I guess we call it a patio, and this is where I'm building it. It's the big square because I want to have much spaces for clients who want to eat and look at the magnificent view on the back. Here you see me doing the roof, and we just skipped a big part because I was so struggling with this roof. I couldn't achieve what I wanted to do, so it took me about 10 minutes just to figure out how I can manage to have this type of roof. And I'm just loving this roof. It's just beautiful, and it adds so much detail in the house, the restaurant, pardon, and much detail here. And just again adding some columns there, and my roof just deleted itself, so I'm gonna fix it later when I'm gonna see that it's like bugging on the top. For this kind of design with those like tiny walls. I don't know how to call them, but they make so much, like, I don't know, fanciness. Is that even a word? So yeah, I'm for this side, I know that I was going to put a bathroom there and maybe the kitchen. So I expand this part to be a little bit bigger. Why did I? Okay, I reduce it, then later I expand it. Okay, sometimes in my build I'm like, just I don't have any plans. For this build I had some inspiration photos, like reference photos to look at something and be inspired, but not pretty much, because I just went with what I was feeling with this build. And yeah, that's why my build are often pretty messy together, because yeah, they're kind of like I don't know, like I said, I don't have any plans. So when I'm building, I'm just building everywhere and not with a specific order. The one order I'm following is building the exterior from the exterior to the interior, and then I'm doing the garden at the end. This is something I like to do my garden at the end. I don't know why, I just have a better overview of the house, I guess. So that's why I like to do my garden after. There you can see me, I'm expanding the house because I realized, sorry, this is a difficult word to me to pronounce. I'm realizing that the roof wasn't enough big, and the walls were not big enough to what I was trying to reach. For those windows, I completely skipped the part when I'm placing the light off for the night, because I just thought it was a repetitive pattern and unnecessary thing to look at it. It's just boring and not really cool. So yeah, I placed all the windows like this, as you can see, and we're gonna skip in not a big time, in not so much time. What I'm doing, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that I had to change every single little one windows, because I took the wrong size of windows. Here you can see me like place again all the windows, because windows were popping off the ceiling, and that's just not looking good and not realistic at all. So yeah, I had to redo all the windows. And here we're gonna skip to the last part. As you can see, I'm almost finished with the lighting. So yeah, this is the pattern I'm telling you about. I think I leave it just a bit like this, just so you can see how I place all the lights. And because I use the smaller windows on the biggest wall down there, I thought to put this kind of thingy that makes light to make the house looks good, and all the lightning when it's the night. Also, I had this little design on the rooftop of the patio, but I don't know how to pronounce that word. Patio. You can correct me if you want. What I'm doing? Oh yeah, this is the part where I'm expanding the wall. I think I'm just placing those windows, and then I'm gonna expand the wall. Not so sure. Like I said, my build is pretty messy and pretty like with my instinct. I doesn't follow any kind of plan, so that's why we're always jumping from a part to another part and again and again. I put those little stairs because I thought they looks great, and you see the entrance to the restaurant has to be like a cover with a ceiling, because if you want to get to the restaurant and it's a rich restaurant, they don't want the customers to be wet, so they have a ceiling to prevent raining on the customers. Here for the little patio, I was trying to make like an open patio, then I think, oh my god, it has to be covered. So at the end, I put the dance floor from a Get Together expansion pack. It just looks so good with those ceilings, and just really happy with the result. It giving a funky touch. So yeah, that's pretty much of the first part of the restaurant building. I hope you liked it, and we'll see again in another video. For the French lesson, I'm gonna teach you how to say I'm proud of me. In French, we are saying Je suis fier de moi. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye.